guys, it's me, Talia Arisa Gibson. You can call me Tag for short, and welcome to my channel.
Have a good time. Join the fun, grab someone, wave those hands in the air if you dare. We'll have a good time, good time, good time. Join the fun, make some noise, ride that beat in your seat right there. We'll have a good time,
Like,
good
comment,
time.
subscribe. So today, guys, I have some tostadas. Yes, I have some tostadas with guacamole smashed at the bottom, some brown rice that I seasoned kind of taco style, also ground chicken that's kind of seasoned like fajita style, fajita taco style, some fresh tomato, cilantro, and then I have some paste restaurant style picante sauce from a jar. I love this one for some reason, but it's because my mom used to always buy the paste picante sauce and we used to always eat it on tacos, but I like the restaurant style one that they have. And so yeah, we're just gonna eat some tostadas. I have a berry lemonade ice drink, so the flavored sparkling water and lime. So I'm gonna say a prayer and we'll get started. Dear God, thank you for this food I'm about to eat. Thank you for this day. I ask you to be with my viewers, keep them happy, healthy, and safe. God, I also ask that you be with all those who are going through things. Lord, some things that we know about, some things that we don't know about. God, I ask that you be with them, comfort, keep them encouraged. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. All right, guys, so give you a close-up here. See all that goodness on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this picante salsa. I know I have tomatoes on there, but the salsa just gives it another kick. I was gonna put some jalapenos, but I didn't really feel like the jalapenos today, so I'm gonna add some lime juice on top. All right, let's take a bite. So y'all, the ground chicken came in my grocery delivery from Hungry Room. It was pre-seasoned and there's ground peppers in it, but it was, you had to cook it. It was raw, but it was pre-seasoned with the fajita seasonings, and it's really good. It tastes a lot to me like ground turkey. Though I can taste the difference slightly when you season it taco style. It's hard to kind of tell the difference. It's been such a long time since I've eaten ground meat, like ground beef. All I really use is ground turkey. So guys, I have a little bit of a topic today, as you can see by the title. So me and my friends from our other channel, Artificial Conversations, which is in the works, we have a group chat, and oftentimes we're sending each other stuff from like news, from the media, like pop culture, like stuff going on with celebrities and different things like that, or just different things that we want to include as like hot topics on our show, or things like that, just giving us ideas. And so we try to kind of stay current with the stuff that's going on. And so we'll share stuff out, because between the four of us, somebody might be looking at something that I don't see, and another person might be looking at something that the other doesn't see. And so it's just kind of cool, because we're all different, and we have some similar interests, but we also have some different interests. So it's been cool to kind of share. But I was on Instagram the other day, and some of you might have seen this too, but I don't know, it might have been the Shade Room, but Michael B. Jordan, the actor, was on the red carpet, and there was a lady that was a part of the media. So they were walking this carpet, and all these media people were stopping to interview them and all that. You know, he's been promoting his movie Creed 3, which I'm going to go see tonight. I'm excited about. But anyway, so the thing about it is, she stopped him and kind of was like, we go way back to, and she named the school. And he was like, oh yeah, like the Corny dude, right? And she's like, oh no, I didn't say that. Like, so apparently she had called him corny when they were in high school. And he remembered. And you can tell he was like not excited for her to just be trying to talk it up with him like nothing ever happened. And it's one of the things that when I was a classroom teacher, I used to tell my students, look to your left and look to your right. Like usually within that first week of school, because that's when you kind of set the tone for students knowing like your procedures and also the environment that you want your classroom to be. And I would always tell them, look to your left or to your right. You never know who you're sitting by. Look around the classroom, because one of the students in here, maybe multiple, could be somebody that you encounter later in life. And how do you want them to remember you? This person could end up being a doctor that you show up to the doctor's office at. Like, this person could end up being somebody that you go apply for a job for, and that person's the CEO. So think about that. Like, the way you treat somebody right now could hinder you later in life, or you may not ever see them again. You never know. But still, just what kind of person do you want to be remembered as? And that's the thing for me. Like, there were some ladies that were saying, oh, he's definitely proven that he's corny, because obviously he can't get over something that happened in high school. And I was like, what? I think he's over it. Dude is doing pretty well, and he's very focused and driven actor. He has made some amazing strides in his life, so I think he's over it. It hasn't hindered his life. But I'm sure there was a time where it did bother him. And there might still be some insecurities or different things. People don't understand the power of words. Like, I hate when people say that words don't hurt. Like, people will say sticks and stones can hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, they do. Words can be even more powerful than physical. Like, you hear people who have gone through abusive relationships, and some of them will say, it's not the physical abuse that has left me scarred the most. It's the mental, verbal abuse, emotional abuse. That's the scarring part. And so we have to stop saying people just need to get over stuff just because it happened in high school. You need to be a good person regardless of what level of life you're in. And yeah, we all make mistakes. I mentioned in my live, one of my lives the other day, that when I was in elementary school, I was trying to fit in with this group of friends that were being mean to this other girl who wasn't in that group of friends. And so instead of sticking up for her, I didn't. And so later in life, I sent her a message just apologizing because I thought about it years later. And that's the kind of growth you should have. Like, even if you did something in your life. So let's say on that red carpet, at that moment, instead of saying, oh, I'm being misquoted, like, I didn't really say it like that. I think maybe he would have appreciated her saying, you know what, Michael B. Jordan, I apologize for the way that we treated you in high school because we didn't see God's plan. We didn't see the vision that was on your life. They said that he used to bring his headshots to school and stuff like that. And they would be like, why are you bringing headshots? Like, we're in New Jersey. We are in the hood. We're in Newark, New Jersey. We're in the hood. Like, why are you bringing headshots to school? And it's like, look where he is now. He had a vision for his life. God had a vision for his life. What does it mean to be corny? What does that mean to be corny? I just want to know, like, having goals, having respect for your parents. Because I'm just naming things that I see that he outwardly shows, the way he treats his parents. That's corny. Dressing nice with your pants up. Just what's corny? I just want to know. It annoyed me because you hear women sometimes say some just crazy things, just like, you know, I want him to have a little thug in him. I want him to this or that. And it's like, okay. But if he's living that lifestyle, there's some things that might come with it. But then you complain of getting mistreated. I thought Michael B. Jordan handled that encounter with her very well, because he still let her ask him a few questions. You could tell he wasn't interested really. He was giving really quick and short answers and trying to get away. But then his castmate, Jonathan Majors, steps up. And she immediately pretty much says, so who's the sexiest of you two? And Jonathan Majors was like, what kind of question is that? Like, there's no comparison. Like, we're both good. And so he goes from corny to sexy. Why? Because he's Michael B. Jordan, the actor, but he was always Michael B. Jordan, the person, the human being. And shame on the women in these comments saying he's corny for holding a grudge. I don't think he was holding a grudge. I think he ran into somebody who was trying to be fake and act like they just went all the way back, like they were cool or something. And no, you mistreated them. Like, why is he gonna be super happy to see you? That would be fake of him. And I think her response would have made a difference. Like, take ownership for it. And you had a moment right there where she could have apologized, like genuinely apologized. And then when he was about to walk off, she said, she said something like, well, you're not corny now or something. And he turned around and gave her a glare. Boy, he handled it better than most would have, I think. Because I'm telling you, I would be like, I don't even want to let you interview me. Why am I going to give you my time at all? Huh? I would have kept going. I would have said, no, thank you. What is corny? We all have people that we meet and you just don't vibe with them. Like, you may not be interested. We can all be quirky and have our different things like that. But like, I feel like that term is overused. And the thing is, some of the guys use it for other men too. Like, you saw a lot of people calling Russell Wilson corny and a simp and all these different things. They're saying the same thing about Dwayne Wade. And it's like, what? Like, why? I just, think it's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all, I find intelligence to be very sexy. I find wearing your pants appropriately to be very sexy. I find clean shaven to be very sexy. When I say clean shaven, it doesn't mean like not having a beard or not having like long hair or locks or something like that, but just looking good, taking care of yourself. Like, what's corny? It's crazy. And people were saying stuff like, that's why Lori Harvey didn't want to be with him, because he's corny, and she has her own reasons. Who knows? Being smart, showing emotion, I find those things to be very sexy. The thing about me, even at this stage in life, when I've gotten a little bit older, just through experience and prior relationships and things like that, I don't want to date anybody who's not emotionally intelligent or who can't express their emotions in some way. And it doesn't mean like that men have to be emotional like women, but I think as human beings, whether woman or man, you have to work on those things that can make your relationships work. That includes friendships, that includes marriages or dating relationships or anything like that. And communication is key. It was interesting. I have a video coming for the Heart to Heart collab, but when I was watching some of the videos for the Heart to Heart collab by Keeping Up with the Griffins, if you guys haven't checked that out, check it out. They have a playlist and all of that. That was some of the things that a lot of the couples were saying, was communication, how important it is. And so even though you may not, a man is going to be different than a woman in the way that they express things, but I think as women, we have to create safe spaces for them to share their emotions. And men and women, and I'll say black men, black women, we need to be kinder and gentler to one another. Because it comes from both sides, like men calling other black men corny because they do things a certain way, or you might think they're not masculine enough. Like, people were going ham on Michael B. Jordan and his castmate for photos that they took where really they were just showing brotherly love. And it's like, people think if you hug in a picture or if you lay your head on your brother's shoulder, we've made it so taboo to be affectionate. And a lot of it comes from, I think, men not having some of their fathers around. Because one of the things that I saw with Michael B. Jordan, he had this video clip where he was like pampering his mom and dad. And in that video clip, like, he embraced his dad, like they just tight hug, like, and so he's probably had that kind of relationship with his dad where he's comfortable having that kind of relationship with other men, with his friends and his brothers. And so, but not everybody has had that. Some people have been told, even by their fathers, like, don't you cry, toughen up. Like, we don't cry, we suck it up. Like, you're raised like that. And so you think somebody who does those things that you've been told by your dad are not manly. You think that they're not manly. And yeah, I know there's people that hide under cover and doing other things in the dark, the down low and all that stuff. But that's not the case for everybody. And I feel like just we shouldn't label people as that and not really know. And not assume just because of a photo and stuff like that. But I don't know, that really bothered me, that whole thing. And then to see some women's reaction saying he's corny for even being hurt by it or whatever. Like, are you kidding me? Men don't have feelings. They're humans, just like us. We might express things differently because of our hormones and different things like that, but it's just, we gotta get over these labels of, oh, he's corny or he's a simp. Like, really? To me, it's not a thing where I have to call people corny and all of this just because they don't fit this type that some women seem to want but then complain about. So I don't know, it's frustrating. And then you see the men do it to women. Like, they complain about some of the ladies who post on Instagram or go to the gym and they work out with halter tops and stuff on, or they're taking pictures in the gym instead of working out. And they complain about them and say all this stuff about like TikTok, Instagram famous and all of that. But then those are the women you're dating. So maybe you should date some other people because you're hurt over being hurt by these women, but you keep dating that type. And so it's like it's coming from both sides, and it's a little frustrating that that's how it is. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I have some things to do. I will give you guys an update on how Creed 3 is. I'm excited to watch it. I love Michael B. Jordan. I think he is attractive. I think he's very intelligent and smart. And that's what matters most. And he seems like a genuinely kind human being. And I don't know him. He's a person. Like, I don't look at celebrities like they're just idols or like of course I get excited if I meet somebody that I really admire, but they're humans. We just treat them like they're not. But y'all, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Those tostadas were good, and eating those two was great. Like, I had the avocado, the rice, the brown rice, the ground chicken, the tomato. Like, that's all you needed. It was good, nice and filling. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you'll know when I post. Until next time, bye.
Have a good time. Join the fun, grab someone, wave those hands in the air if you dare. We'll have a good time, good time, good time. Join the
like, comment,